Hello and welcome. So in this video I'm kind of going to have a look at what the Teutonic Order, well, I don't know, pros, cons, that sort of kind of explore of the playthrough that we're going to be doing. Now I have to say I was a little bit surprised that I'm making this video. So I didn't really think that this one would win. I kind of thought that Lithuania would win because that has a reputation, I believe, for being especially hard. And I thought people would probably want to see if I could do that. Or they just want to see the harder campaign. So I was quite surprised that the Teutonic Order won, and by such a large margin as well. At the time of recording, I believe it has 52%, and it's a first past the post vote, basically. So yeah, to get such a high proportion, I'm not exactly sure why people are so keen for me to play a Teutonic Order, but that is what we shall do. Now, where is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, let me change the scene so we can read about it. There we go. Fabulous. The Teutonic Order, fueled by a need to redeem their souls through conquest, has grown into an unrivaled military power on the shores of the Baltic. Their religious fervour comes at a great cost to the lives of their pagan and orthodox neighbours, but even their fellow Catholics are not exempt. They war with many and are trusted by none. Poland looks on with fear, concerned where the fervent expansion of the order will take them next, and when they will turn their greedy gaze to Poland. The Orthodox people of Novgorod, always mindful of the atrocities they suffered during the Order's failed attempt on their great city, stand strong and ready for further assaults. Denmark remains neutral but grows wary of the Order's presence in the Baltic and watchful of their increased interest in trade. The Holy Roman Empire watches the Order's actions like a proud parent, but the knights are forging their own great empire. It is the pagans of Lithuania, however, that feel the full force of the Order's zeal and the sting of their swords. Hunting pagans has become almost a sport with so-called crusaders, flocking in from the west to kill their share. The Order's might comes from its knights, whose skills are unmatched by any in these lands. However, men of this quality are in short measure and must not fall at the hand of a peasant's crossbow. For the Order to succeed, they must forge their own great empire by whatever means necessary: conquest, conversion, or extermination. We need to hold 45 regions, including Visby, Vilnius. So Visby, I think that's somewhere, it might be that island, or it might be it's Danish anyway, so that's somewhere over there. Novgorod, so we've got to declare war on, Novgorod. Kiev, Poznan, don't know. And eliminate Lithuania, which is pagan. It appears that we start with kind of two sort of land masses, groups of territories or what have you, which appear to be separated by, I remember that is Lithuania there. Is that that's Poland. That's Poland. Denmark, that must be Denmark there, I'm guessing. I think it's the same colour, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's Denmark. Okay, and you've got Novgorod there, HRE there. I know that the Mongols spawn at some point, which I think they spawn into the HRE, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't quite recall. So strengths, powerful knights and disciplined soldiers, but lack fast light cavalry and infantry. I mean, lack light infantry, I'm guessing they mean. But that, I'm guessing, Ritterbrüder, does that mean that's like a unique... Is that their top unit? I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we'll put this up to hard, of course. Turn advice off. Long campaign. Okay, we'll get started. Well, I won't actually play any turns yet, but we'll just have a look at what is there.
The brooding forests of the Baltic, home to the old gods, now home to war. The ruthless knights of the Teutonic Order, who came to deal with pagan Lithuania at Poland's request, now carve a bloody swathe across the land. The Lithuanian pagans fight with grim determination, yet the path of the Holy Cross may be inevitable. Surrounding this bloody conflict, sleeping giants begin to stir. Novgorod, a powerful republic, jealously guarding its freedom and trade. The mighty Danes, renowned as seafarers and warriors, willing to back their ambitions with brute force. And of course, Poland, a proud kingdom, once allied to the Teutonic Knights, now battered and regretful, must face the demons it unleashed. Ambition, greed, faith, total war.
So I didn't actually realise that bit that the narrator said about Poland and the Teutonic Order, so I'm wondering if there's some sort of history there. So I might have a look into that anyway. Yeah, so let's have a look at where we. Oh gosh, I was worried there for a sec. My baby just woke up. I just saw her sit right up. She's sleeping on her front. She always twists herself that way, and then she just stood up, stared right into the camera, and then she settled back down again. Thinking, oh no, I'm not going to get the chance to record my thing. So we start off with a nice pile of cash. It seems 15,000. 4 regions. Oh, 4 castles and 4 cities. That is quite a lot. I think is that 4 castles and 4 cities? I've got that right. Yeah, seems so. Yeah. Oh, now a key thing about the Teutonic Order, which I find quite disappointing actually, is that they don't have a family tree, and that I think this is because with the Teutonic Order they're supposed to take some sort of vows or whatever, so they can't have wives or can't marry or can't have sex. I'm not sure which exactly they're forbidden, or all of them, or what exactly. But either way, the consequence of it means that there's no family tree here, much to my disappointment, because I love all the sort of, I don't know, they get all their little foibles and traits, and this one's an alcoholic, and so his son becomes an alcoholic, and I just it amuses me slightly. So yeah, that is one sort of disappointment to me, but I'm sure I'll get over it anyway. So yeah, we start with 8 regions then, which I think that's a very strong position to be starting from, isn't it? Now, we've got to hold 45 regions, as it said, and eliminate Lithuania. We have 300 turns to do that, and that is a lot of turns, I think. Yeah, because I think the main campaign, I can't actually remember. I think it's just about less than 200, just off the top of my head. I'm sure there's somebody who does in the comments who does know that off the top of my head. So do excuse my ignorance, but I think that's it. But anyway, finance-wise, we start off losing money as well. Okay, we can see at a glance that, well, the Lithuanian territory's there. Do we start off a war? Yeah, we start off a war with Lithuania. Our reputation is mixed, but we're Catholic. I think something I heard, are our castles quite good? Castle library, but that is that? Because I think typically you need a higher grade of castle. Yeah, to make a castle library. Let's have a look. But is it lower in the Teutonic Order? I might have read something about that at some point, but I can't. Is it this one? Yeah. Castle, fortress, castle library, then academy. So tier 3. No, I think that's right. I think that's standard actually. Okay. Is there anything special that the Teutonic Order can do? There's the Hanseatic League, but I don't think that's unique to them. I think that's unique to this map. Well, to the DRC. Alchemy. Okay, that's not unique. You can make typical guilds. Ooh, what are those? Okay. No, that's standard militia troops. Okay, you can order militia. Okay. Burger pikemen. I'm just having a look through, see if there's anything like special. It doesn't really seem to be. I can make carrocks. Oh, that's strange. That's very strange. Maybe you can't actually make them here, but it has to list them. Because that's just a random guy, isn't it? That's not a ship. That's a ship. That's a ship. That's not a ship. Unless that's his name. Mr. Carrick or something. Okay, maybe there is something else special that they can do, but anyway, okay. Oh, Swordsmith's Guild? Maybe? Anything? Okay. Right, what do we start with then? Marienburg, is that the capital? Yes, it is, okay. Oh, that's another thing. I can't just see... Okay, there we go, list of generals. So I think we have four generals then at the start. It's really... having the family tree kind of... I like it because you can kind of keep track of them somewhat. I mean, but I suppose you can keep track of them from the list. So he's a faction leader. Of course. Night Fighter. Grosskomter, second in command of the Teutonic Order. But these guys are otherwise fairly generic, aren't they? Okay. We start with a merchant in Livonia as well. Two bishops, one priest. But as this is a DLC and not the base game as well, there is also no papal states. So, yeah. Oh, Madame's awake. Right, I'll carry on recording in a sec. Right, sorry, where was I? I think I was talking about... Oh, yeah. What was I talking about, actually? Story of my life for the past kind of like, year plus. Oh yeah, one thing I thought. Because there's no family tree, I don't think we can have princesses. I mean, I know a lot of people don't think much of them anyway, but I like being able to have them. And I can't have them. So that's disappointing. Yeah. Oh, trade resources at sea. The salt, of course. Oh, 46. Oh, yeah, we're at war with Lithuania. But there is honey over here, I remember. But I can't see how much that is worth. I remember honey is a good one on this map. Okay, 54 with 50. That's not that much, is it? Oh, yeah. So, there's Mongols there already. Okay, they already land on the map then. What else was I going to say? I'm sorry, my brain's gone blank. I do apologise. Stupid brain. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I should probably try and wipe Lithuania out as soon as possible. Because at the moment, because they're pagan, and I know that can sometimes change during the course of this campaign. So if we can get rid of them before they turn, if they turn to another religion, then well, everyone else hates them at the moment as well, you know, like the other Catholic ones. So hopefully, you know, if we get rid of them, then that might make things a bit more smooth, if that makes sense. Yeah. Now, anything else? I'm sure there's probably something obvious that I've missed, but I was just thinking of it. I swear there was something I was thinking of. I was just upstairs feeding Madame, and there was something I was thinking that, oh yeah, I could mention that, but I can't. It's just completely gone from my mind now, and I can't remember. Oh, hang on, no, I remember now. Yeah, I need to have a quick look at the troops. That's it, right. A halberder, which they look a bit like armoured sergeants. They just remind me a bit of that. Connecting. You can also make them from... Oh, wow, look at this. Religion required 8% Catholic. So you need to convert an area to be able to utilise your better troops, it seems. Didn't know that. Dismounted half-brother, which sounds like half-brother. Christ Knights. Order Spearmen. Any other... Right, if we get a barracks. Again, 90% Catholic. Sword Brethren. They have quite a good attack. Have quite cool looking but impractical armour, it seems. Like, those, the ones with the big... I don't know what, there's probably a proper name for that. The decorative helmets. They look impressive, but they're probably not very practical. Maybe they're just for, like, parade purposes or something. Oh, max available 6. Is that just what's changed there? Ah, yeah, but I think there were some other ones that were there that weren't there before. The Sword Brethren? No, are they the same ones? Order Spearmen? Are they the new? You know? Just the quantity. Okay, I think it might actually just be the quantities of troops there. Let's have a look at the stables. Ah, I think Ritterbrother. I don't think that was available. Oh, wow. Rarely does one so holy appear so terrifying on the field of battle. Yeah, that does look like quite a terrifying helmet. These elite knights, some with horned helmets, cast an almost demonic visage. From a combatant's perspective, there is no holiness about them, as any who move close enough to admire their exquisite weaponry and armour feel an unnatural dread rising inside them. Rangers, there we go. Okay, we can make mounted crossbowmen, but they don't look as good as some of the other ones. I mean, they've only got a missile attack of 5. Livonian auxiliaries, Russian archers, peasant archers. Actually, they didn't have anything in the stable, did they? No, nothing ranged in the stable. Okay. Sometimes that, I know, missile cavalry seem to be the bane of big, tough infantry units. Anything else? It is not possible to build this item yet. Is that just because we... okay, just because we haven't got the... I can't see any gunpowder stuff yet, but it might be because gunpowder hasn't been discovered yet. That's a bit... Oh, maybe you can't make that in a city. Okay, right. They still have a good attack at Carrick. Okay, I wonder if anyone knows why that's...
This scroll gives you...
Anyone knows why that's coming up there. Okay, I wonder if I've looked at all there is to look at. Possibly, yeah. Okay. Did I look at the smith? No, no. Right. I think that's everything then. So I'll probably... yeah, we'll probably end here and I'll start recording the actual playthrough now that Madame is back asleep, so I've probably got a good window to do that. I was thinking potentially, actually, though, I'm not sure what people think about this. I was thinking of doing like 2 different videos for each sort of stage. One where perhaps I cut out the battles. And that's quite easy for me to do because I can just start a new recording when I'm actually fighting a battle and just not include them in one sort of video and then include them in another one. Because I'm not sure if everyone likes battles. I don't know, you know. Well, and then just, for one, just show like the campaign playthrough bit, if that makes, like the map bit, and then the battle results. And then with one include all the battles and everything. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. But anyway, hope you enjoy the series. Take care.